This delegation visited the National Assembly in South Korea Wednesday, seeking to reaffirm Seoul-Washington alliance in the Trump administration. They also stressed the importance of deploying the THAAD missile defense system in South Korea. Park Ji-won brings us this report.
A U.S. delegation visited Seoul's National Assembly Wednesday to meet with South Korean lawmakers and reaffirm their ironclad bilateral alliance. The 12-member group consists of policymakers, diplomats, and scholars who have long represented Washington in its relations with Seoul.
But I think it is important that we maintain this, not only the alliance, but the quality of this alliance, the fact that we are two nations that are really joined by this alliance, and we must stay together through all kinds of difficult times.
The delegation also sought to reassure the South Korean public that the new Trump administration would continue to value the long-standing bilateral relationship.
The fact that President Trump called and spoke with your acting president, and the fact that our defense secretary, as one of his very first official visits, will be visiting the Republic of Korea, is a clear statement that the United States strongly supports ROK and always will.
While the American delegation and South Korea's legislators did see eye to eye on the growing nuclear threats from North Korea, Seoul's decision to deploy THAAD, a sophisticated U.S. missile defense system, remained a point of contention.
While the effectiveness of the THAAD deployment has some uncertainty, the economic threat from China is real and imminent. That's why I believe the Korean public needs to be reassured that the missile defense deployment is absolutely necessary for the defense of South Korea, the U.S., and the alliance.
China doesn't have an existential threat from North Korea. You do, and so do we.
The THAAD is our strongest, most capable, most robust, and most accurate system that we have.
This is the first visit by such a delegation from the U.S. under the new Trump administration.
Because the delegates here already know Korea so well, I hope you can give us help and guidance so that South Korea can coexist with the Trump administration.
The trip follows a visit by a group of South Korean lawmakers to Washington earlier this year when they met with representatives from Congress and various government agencies. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.